Today is day 11 of our 21 Days of Yoga Challenge. That is outstanding. You've done such an incredible job. Thank you. You should be proud of yourself. I'm super proud of you. Today, we're going to continue to explore our core, strengthen and build. So when you're ready, I will meet you, as always, on your mat. We'll start on our backs today, so go ahead and roll on down. Let those legs of yours go nice and long. Take your moment, control your release, your descent. And as you step those heels of yours out, feel free to adjust. Give yourself a little wiggle, a little wobble, a little shift and adjustment. Arms relax by your side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Take that just 3 more times. Full breath in. Full breath out. Last 2. Final. Big inhale whenever it calls to you. Exhale. Full body stretch on your next inhalation. Extend your toes. Reach out to your fingertips. Float your right knee into your chest. Give yourself a nice little compression here. Forehead can always meet your knee if that feels comfortable, but not a necessity. Relax your shoulders back of your head. Take that supine twist. Guide your right knee across your body over to your left. And know that it's just starting off, so this isn't going to be your deepest twist. It'd be weird if it was. As we're wringing out our spine, we're here just for 2 more. You can always support that right leg with your left hand. That's a great option. Last one. With that trunk strength, draw everything back through center. Slowly extend your right leg out. Hug your left knee into your chest. Give yourself another squeeze forward to meet your knees, round your back. And then take that back of your head, your shoulders to your earth. Track your left knee over towards your right. Again, supporting that leg with your right hand if it's needed. Left arm can stretch out in the opposite direction of your left knee for 2. Beautiful. On 1, float your left leg back through. Hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze here. Flex your toes. Round into that spine. Yeah. And now slowly, both feet onto your mat. Let's open up the front of our hips, rediscover our bridge pose. We're gonna make this a little bit more active. So as you lift your hips, find that point of comfort. And then once you build that security, feel free to extend up 5% more. So inhale, lift your hips, squeeze your inner thighs together, active glutes, tailbone tucks, and we can feel that pelvic bone of ours really solid and solidified. 1 breath in, lift your hips just about 5% more. You're gonna feel that wibble wobble. Activate your core, hold it here for 5. Ground to your shoulders, strengthen from your knees to your shoulders today. Last 3, good. Press from your knees all the way into your heels, the big toes, your pinky toes. 2. Squeeze a little bit tighter on 1. Exhale, relax your hips all the way down, let it go. Ooh. Sway your knees out left and right. Just give that back of yours a little bit of ease for 2. Final 1. Knees into your chest. Give yourself a big compression. Squeeze it out. And now we're gonna grab for our hamstrings and rock and roll up and down our spine 4 times. So you're just massaging the muscles that run along the spine. You're not trying to put any weight on any vertebra. Last 1. Rolling it out back and then up. And when you get to the very top, let's slowly, soles of your feet come together. Heels can be close to your groin, but doesn't need to be. Hands resting on your knees. Take a full breath in, lift up through your belly, heart expansion. Nice little seated cat. Exhale, deep rounded cat. Chin tucks in, tailbone tucks under. 2 more times, breath in. And what we're doing here is we're lubricating the spine. We're creating more and more space. So some days from natural life, from having gravity surround us, we get a little shorter in our day. And so when we warm up our spine, we let some of that gripping, some of that gravity to dissipate. Careful on this breath in, shoot down to your sit bones and rise up nice and tall. And your knees can be as high or as low as feels comfortable. You can always slide a pillow or a bolster or a blanket underneath your legs if that gives you support. Take a big breath in, use those sit bones, give yourself a little wiggle, a little wobble. As you exhale, drape your shoulders down your back, let that heart of yours open up like a book. Inhale, lift up. We're gonna track our left hand over towards your right knee. And then walk your right hand back and just start to twist it out. Letting that spine of yours ring for 3. Here for 2. On 1, bring it back through center. Lift up just like we did on the other side. We're gonna take our right hand to our left knee, walk your left hand back, rotate, open your heart to your left side. And as you twist, you're strengthening, you can see through the bicep and your forearm. So you're actually cultivating energy, but you're not sending that shoulder forward. You want to keep it on your back. Last one. Inhale, back through center. We're going to go through that rotation 2 times each side. So just slowly exhale and let that breath help to pour you open back through your midpoint. Big inhale. Over to the other side. One more, just on your own. Connect that breath, lifting, lengthening, twisting to ring. One more time. Take an inhale, lift up. We've found a lot of room and space, so just take a forward fold. Doesn't have to be super deep today. Just dropping down for a second. Good. Chin into your chest, mouth to your shoulders. Inhale, start to work your way back up, length, 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 length. Squeeze those knees of yours together. Discover your tabletop. Shoulders over wrist, hips up and over knees. Finding that foundational platform. So we're gonna dive into, again, a little bit more downward facing dog, 3-legged dog, core strengthening. So as we work into this, options are aplenty. You can change and modify and listen to the number. We don't have to go to our maximum every single day. It's just about us really learning and connecting our body. So from here, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. We're gonna go into a cross pattern. So the first option for the cross pattern is left hand's gonna stay grounded, take a breath in, and shift your weight into your left hand, your left foot, your right foot. Detach your right palm, maybe just your fingertips of your right hand are touching your ground. Exhale, cross your right hand, and then tap your left calf. Inhale back, exhale, twist. Let's do that 2 more times. Breath in, tap, exhale, twist. Good. 1 more time. Breath in to tap, exhale to twist. Inhale to reach and grip. You want to stay and keep to tap, feel free. If you'd like to add on, lift your right leg, exhale, right knee travels towards your left tricep. Let's take that 2 more times. Right leg high, exhale, right knee to your left tricep. 1 more time. Right leg high, right knee to your left tricep. Give yourself a little squeeze. Inhale, right leg high, exhale, release your right foot to your mat. Right hand travels to tap your left leg. Inhale, right hand to your earth, right leg high. Exhale, right knee maybe crosses over and taps your left tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, release your right hand down, tap your left shin. Inhale, right hand to your mat, right leg high 2 more times. Right knee to your left tricep. Inhale, right leg reaches up, mounts down. Exhale, right hand, left thigh, left calf. Inhale, right hand to your mat. Last time, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to meet your left tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog, pedal it out. Take your second. Right side should feel a ton more energized, far more connected, far more utilized. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, left hand, fingertip to stay grounded, but the palm detaches. Exhale, tap your right shin, right calf. Inhale, tap. Exhale, grab for your right leg. Inhale, tap. Exhale, cross and grab. 1 more time. Inhale, tap. Exhale, cross and grab. Inhale, Root into your left hand, lift your left leg high. You can stay in this three-legged dog, or exhale, bring your left knee, tap your right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Good. One more time, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. So now we're gonna combine if we'd like. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left toes to your mat, left hand taps your right shin. Inhale, left hand to your earth, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot to your mat, left hand to your right leg. Inhale, left hand attaches, left leg floats. Left knee to your right. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand works its way to your right shin. Inhale. Left hand grounded, left leg high. Exhale. Knee to tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale. Left foot releases, left hand travels and taps. Inhale, last one, left leg high. Knee to right tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, release your left foot down. Take an inhale in. As you exhale, bend your knees, tiptoe your feet to meet your wrists. Take your time. Chin into your chest. Bend those knees, drop your hips. Nice, big, long neck. Woo! Deep inhale in. Audible exhale it out. As you inhale, slowly start to roll it up to stacking bone on top of bone. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. As you exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. Let your eyes close. We were upside down for quite a bit, so take a moment to find your equilibrium. Let that blood travel back from your head, back into your heart. Take a moment as you breathe into that sensation. Exhale, relax through your center. Feel your hips growing its roots all the way through your legs into your earth. One more big breath in. One more big breath out. Option to keep your feet hip width distance apart. You can always toe heel them together if that feels good. We're going to be doing a little bit of step back today and finding that rotation and that twist. So, starting off, holding strong on our legs, inhale, mountain pose, arms to reach out and up. As we reach out, take your time. Drop your shoulders down onto your back and just enjoy this second. Building through. Finding that spiral, that rotation, that 360 degrees of your entire self. One more full breath in. Exhale, hands are going to come to your heart center. Root into your right leg, lift your left heel, and then carefully step your left leg back. As you hinge forward, tuck those toes. Inhale into your warrior two. As you find your warrior two, slowly open up your arms, commit to your front right knee, anchor into your left shin, left thigh, left leg. Take one more breath in, squeeze your shoulders. Hold for the exhale, press those palms down. Inhale, start to rise up, toes out, heels in. Exhale, bend your knees, lower down, bring your hands down towards your thighs, good. So we're gonna stay in this nice little deep kind of frog squat here, or horse if you want. And you can sway left and right. So we're opening up those hips, we're gonna take a big rotation, big stretch. Last two. On one, as you inhale, bend your elbows and energize into your palms. Extend that energy all the way through your legs. So you're actually using your arms to lift your spine up and out from your hips. Exhale, drop your left shoulder, twist it over to your right. So your left palm is anchoring into that inner left thigh. This stretches not only the inner thigh, but rotates through your spine. And we're here for 3. Breathe into that twist, that rotation. 2. Grip with your toes. Think about the foundation of your heels. Last one. Inhale, press both equally into both arms. Lift out. Exhale. And you can see maybe your tailbone, your hips lift up. Exhale. Drop that pelvic bone. Lower your right shoulder. Bring out that spine. Deepen into your twist. And we're here again for 3. 2. On one. Inhale, back through your center point. Hold for the exhale, palms fuse together. Inhale, rise back up, star pose. Exhale into your warrior two. Readjust your foundational legs. And so the reason why this is very important is we're gonna step our left foot back forward to meet our right. So we need that right big toe to be pointed forward. So as we close our hips, we're gonna detach this foot. We don't wanna keep our toes tucked as we close our hips. That causes a lot of negative energy. So as we step forward, right away, shift your weight into your front leg, detach these back toes, and scoop. So feel that rotation pulling you through. Ooh. And let's take that 2 times. So we're gonna step it back nice and slow, hands on hips, find those warrior 2 legs. So we're gonna take this 2 more times. Anchor into that right foot, use that strong core, press off that back toe, step forward. When you're ready, lift your heel, step your left toes back, warrior 2, open up to unravel. Ground into that right thigh. Let that external rotation of that right leg help to motivate this twist. That's one of the best things about warrior 2. Is you use that rotation of that right thigh that helps you step forward. Beautiful. Inhale, arms to rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center. This time, we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Float your right heel off your mat. Keep your left leg grounded. Step your right leg back, tuck your toes. Find that balance in your hips, and then inhale, open it up into your warrior 2. Find that pelvic bone, root it down, arms extend out. There's that external rotation of your left front thigh. Last 2. On 1, inhale, start to grow, toes out, heels in. Exhale. On this one, again, we're gonna release our hands down by our side and intertwine our fingertips. Bend your elbows, big breath in, look up. Bend your knees as you exhale slowly. Let your knuckles pour down. Tuck your tailbone. Keep that chest of yours lifted. Your gaze looks up. Ooh. And this is gonna be a balance challenge. And as your body wants to pull down, you have to use the strength of your inner thighs, your upper hips to lift your heart up. So your whole body, you can feel the energy of your sternum in your toes. For 3. You can lower it down if that feels comfortable. 2. Keep your knees expanding out, not buckling in. Last 1. Inhale, release arms to rise up. Ooh. Exhale, hands come to your hips. Toes are gonna tuck in, heels will float out. Big breath in, lift your heart. Exhale with control from your hips to your shoulders. Float it down, wide leg forward fold. As you mount, your hands can find your mat whenever it feels good. Chin into chest, and grab for your ankle bones. Grab for those heels, pull yourself through a little bit deeper. Wherever you're at, we're here for 4. 3. 2. Release your arm, bend your knees. Draw your heels in, toes flare out. Inhale, rise up into your start pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Press your palms down. Discover those legs, discover those roots. So your left leg's in your foundation. We're gonna do the same idea of stepping forward, stepping up. So find that external rotation. As you inhale, maybe your right hand drapes down, crosses over your right leg. And that provides a little bit of momentum so you can use that rotation to step yourself forward. Exhale, hands come back to your hips. Let's do that 2 more times. You've done fantastic. So float into your warrior 2. Use that strong core as you inhale. Rotate, spiral up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your hips 1 more time. It's so nice when this, and it's gonna be fluid at times and kind of shaky at others, but when it all wraps together, when you kind of pieced this transition together, it just is an award. Because you really notice your ability to focus on every little edge of your body. That's not easy to do. Hands come to heart center as you exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale slowly, forward fold, tracking again. Halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Step, shoot, move it back through your vinyasa. Ooh. Upward facing dog, great. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna rediscover a posture from last session, our modified side plank. So hinge forward, lower your right shin, right knee down. Shift, so the sole of your left foot is on your mat. Left hand grows to your sky. So we're gonna stay here for just about a 12-10 count, but we're gonna add on one thing. And you can add on layers to this as we go along. Big breath in. As you exhale, let's thread our own needle. So your left fingertips are gonna dive underneath your right armpit. Ooh. You're gonna try to keep that left hip as stacked over the right as possible. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, thread that needle. So we'll be here just about 8. If you wanna add an extra layer, you can lift that back leg, thread the needle. Finding that focus, that balance. And all of this movement is emanating from that center. That's the apex. That's the origin. So try not to run away from it. Don't rush it. Last 3. Two. Final 1. Inhale, left foot grounded, left hand rise. We're gonna hold for just 3. Transition into a modified half moon, which if you've already done the lifted leg, that's all we're gonna hold. Last 1. Float your left leg up, flex your toes. You're trying to get that left heel in line with your left hip. Sometimes it's gonna sit a little bit lower, but it might be because of tension in the hip, maybe a lack of strength that we're building up, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. So find it, last 2. Got it. Kick into that back heel, no matter how high it is. Last 1. With control, release it down. Oh, left leg to your mat. Now sway it out. Oh, it's so funny. You can feel the tension. You should notice the electricity on that left side body. Your right has all these pillars that's already stacked above. Your left side is really doing a lot of that support. A lot of those bands are being shot out to continue to support you, kind of like a suspension bridge, instead of something like a building where you have all these pillars that are holding up every single floor. When you're finding that strength on the side body that's lifted towards the sky, you're really using energy that you're sending out and up instead of energy that you're pressing down through. So let's take it to the other side. I'll explain a little bit more if that got weird as you're chilling and resting. So left shin stays grounded. Tuck your right toes, same thought process. Roll the sole of your foot down and extend up. And so your right fingertips are almost like that pillar, and all of the energy from that fingertips is connecting to your hip, to your knee, to your ankle. And so that's where that suspension area energy happens or occurs from. Take a breath in, and then thread your needle. Guide your right fingertips underneath your left armpit. Open back up. And if you're really wobbling here, keep your eyes grounded to your fingertips. That'll really give you a nice sense of drishti, of focus. Last 7. Flex the toes, lift that leg if you did so on the other side. 6. And the further you reach under, the more you're gonna energize, the more you're gonna connect, activate. Final 3. 2. Last 1. Control your descent down, right hand, right shin down. Ooh, give yourself a little swimmy, a little swivel, a little shimmy, a little shake. Good job. Take a big breath in. Big toes to touch, knees out wide, child's pose. And this child's pose, maybe walk those hands out in front of you. So that way as your hips drop down, you drag the stretch into your side bodies. Your palms may pull across your mat, and that's okay. I like sometimes bringing my cheek or ear to my mat so I get a stretch across the throat, the neck. So if you want to bring your right ear here for 3. 2. Switch over to your left side if you did so on the right, just in case, just to find that balance, that parallel. For 3. 2. On 1, inhale, rise up. Find your tabletop for just a moment. Cross your ankles, sit down on your earth. Whew. We're gonna grab our hamstrings here. And we're gonna really take our time as we kind of just roll through and release our body. So hands on hamstrings, elbows are nice and loose. Shoulders are nice and loose. This is about letting go of that energy, that strength that you've connected, that tourniquet or that compression. So as you breathe in, just create that space to draw little circles with your spine, tailbone, crown of head. We're just doing this for 3. Roll through the back, let your shoulders go away. Last 2. Good one, final one. And then go in the opposite direction. 3. 2. Final one. Big inhale in, lift your heart, seated cow pose. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll down all the way to your cat, onto your back, knees into your chest, big squeeze. We're gonna find our last posture. So we're gonna be here in this pose for just about 10 to 15 breaths, so quite a bit. And this is more about you letting that energy dissipate from the body. So hands on hamstrings, happy baby, soles of your feet can stamp on the mat. Always bend your knees and just let those legs fall. And just sway a little bit here. And the sway can be very much your control, or maybe it falls away from your control and just kind of takes over. But wherever you find this pose, this body of yours, love it, celebrate it. Breathing in, creating space between the cells of your body. Finding that room, those valleys, those hills, those mountaintops. Sculpting out all that terrain, just taking a moment, appreciating the vistas, last 3. 2. Arms wrap around your shins, give yourself a nice big squeeze into a ball pose. Full inhale in. As you breathe it out, let your legs go long, arms fall by your side. Tons of options and variations for your Shavasana. Please choose the one that speaks to you most today. It can be the one that you visited quite often. It can be something new and fantastic. Wherever you're at, we'll be here for the next few rounds of breath. Invite breath in, using that billow, that incredible diaphragm of yours to draw breath in. As you exhale, strong Urdhva Bandha lock. Use that diaphragm to press breath out. Slowly start to collect and gather yourself. Maybe your knees float into your heart. You give yourself a little compression. Rock and roll if that feels lovely for you. Into your easy seat. That's where we'll meet. Hands resting on your knees today, just letting that entire front body, that center chain, that center channel be exposed, front, back, side to side. Chin softens towards your chest,
Full breath in. And as you exhale, just discovering that intention, finding your connection and that spiraling of energy up and out. One more inhale. One more loving, audible exhale it out. Hands float from your knees to your heart. Let those thumbs connect, and that energy that resides there just taps your sternum. It warms up and gathers more energy and floats from your heart to your third eye. Again, finding a space, a connector. Take a breath in, lift up and out. Exhale, bow yourself forward. Namaste. Fantastic. I know today we did a lot of core and a little bit more strength building, but I hope you see all the little connected pieces that are going through. You've done such a fantastic job. I am thrilled to see for what happens in the next session and where we go from here. Hopefully you have a lovely and fantastic day, and see you soon. Bye.